Hello viewers, welcome to Standard Voice Television News Update. I am Samira Ibrahim. The Zamfara State Police Command has confirmed the killing of a retired secondary school teacher and the abduction of his wife, alongside 2 other women, during a late-night attack by bandits at the staff quarters of government secondary schools Afe in Zamfara State. The incident reportedly occurred around 3:45 a.m. on Sunday when bandits stormed the school staff quarters. During the attempted abduction, the retired teacher, identified as Malam Kabiru, was shot dead after resisting the attackers' demands. A resident of the area who requested anonymity recounted hearing gunshots and chaotic noise during the night, adding that after the situation calmed down, they came out and found that the bandit had killed Malam Kabiru and kidnapped 3 women, including his wife. The spokesperson of the Zamfara State Police Command, DSP Yazid Abubakar, confirmed the incident to newsmen via a telephone interview. He said the bandits stormed the premises of the secondary school on Sunday night, killed the retired teacher who resisted their abduction attempt, and took away his wife and 2 other women. He added that police tactical squads and other security operatives have been deployed to the area and are actively pursuing the attackers. He assured that the victims will be rescued unharmed, as troops have been mobilized and are on the trail of the kidnappers. Meanwhile, the International Organization for Human Rights Development and Environment, a United Nations Economic and Social Council special consultative status holder, has strongly condemned the recent attack of the staff quarters of government secondary school Tsafe in Zamfara State, which led to the tragic killing of Malam Kabiru and abduction of 3 women, including his wife. In a strongly worded statement released by Comrade Akinyemi Ojo Adebayo, President and Chairman of the International Organization for Human Rights Development and Environment Governing Board, the organization described the incident allegedly perpetrated by suspected bandits as a flagrant violation of human rights and an alarming indicator of Nigeria's escalating security crisis. The organization called on the federal government of Nigeria to take immediate and decisive action to curb rising violence, particularly in the northern states, where abductions and violent crimes have become rampant, and emphasize the need for increased funding and operational support for law enforcement agencies to effectively combat these threats. The group also urged Zamfara State Governor to intensify protection for rural and vulnerable communities, particularly around educational institutions, which continue to be frequent targets of criminal elements. The Minister of State for Defense and former Zamfara State Governor, Honorable Dr. Bello Muhammad Matawallan Maradin, has reaffirmed the federal government's commitment under President Bola Ahmed Tinubu to ending banditry in Nigeria's northwest region. He gave the assurance during a condolence visit to the family of the late Chief Imam of Maru Jumaat Mosque, Al-Qali Salihu Suleiman, who was brutally murdered along with 2 of his children by armed bandits after being abducted 2 months ago. Represented by the Secretary of the Zamfara State Chapter of the All Progressives Congress (APC), Honorable Ibrahim Umar Dangaladima, the minister extended his sympathies to the bereaved family, leading to a high-power delegation on behalf of the federal government. In a statement issued by the APC State Publicity Secretary, Malam Yusuf Idris, the minister noted that President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has provided the military with all necessary equipment to intensify the fight against terrorism and restore peace in the region. The minister urged citizens, irrespective of political or religious inclination, to support security agencies by providing credible intelligence to help defeat banditry and other forms of criminality in the region. The minister called on Northwest governors to complement the efforts of the federal government in ensuring peaceful coexistence. Matawalle emphasized that there is a need for synergy with state governments in the Northwest region with the federal government to bring a total shutdown against the bandits and their terrible human activities. The Academic Staff Union of Universities (ASU) has elected Chris Piwuna, a professor of medicine and consultant psychiatric at the University of Jos Teaching Hospital, as its new national president. Mr. Piwuna, who also served as the immediate past national vice president of the union and dean of student affairs at the University of Jos, succeeded Emmanuel Osodeke. The new president was elected during ASU's 23rd National Delegates Conference held at the University of Benin, Edo State, on Sunday. The election was reportedly contested between Piwuna and Professor Adamu Babawo of Abubakar Tafawa Balewa University, Bauchi. His assumption of office comes amid heightened speculation of industrial action linked to the continuous sharing formula of the end academic allowances recently released by the federal government, ongoing brain drain, and other pressing issues within Nigeria's tertiary education sector. Austin Sadu, Vice President; Happiness Uduk, Financial Secretary; Peter Adamu, Treasurer; Celestine Oguru, Investment Secretary; Aisha Bawa, Welfare Officer; and Qasim Umar, Internal Auditor, were also elected to serve alongside Piwuna in the new national executive. Mr. Osodeke served as the union's president from May 30, 2021 until May 11, 2025, completing a 4-year tenure. His leadership was defined by firm opposition of policies like the Integrated Payroll and Personal Information System (IPPIS) and a push for university revitalization and academic autonomy. He was re-elected for a second-year term in May 2023 during the 22nd National Delegate Conference at the University of Jos. The National Security Advisor, Nuhu Ribadu, has called for building stronger institutions and attitudinal change on the part of every Nigerian at all levels to win the war against the menace of endemic corruption impeding the country's growth and development. Represented by the Director General of the Department of State Services, Oluwatosin Ajayi, the former EFCC chairman, disclosed this on Saturday while delivering the 9th Oba Sikiru Adetona Annual Professorial Lecture on the Olabisi Onabanjo University, Ago, Iwoye, with the theme Corruption and National Security, Impact and Consequences. The NSA said that the theme of the annual professorial lecture is deeply relevant to the country's current reality, as corruption undermines the very fabric of the state's legitimacy, weakens institutions, and diverts critical resources that are meant to develop the country. Ribadu, however, said that the country's security and corruption challenges are not beyond redemption, but the path to their resolution runs through the corridor of integrity, leadership, and institutional reforms. He said that the country is deploying all its arsenals to combat its security challenges. According to him, due to the nation's superior firepower, over 160,000 Boko Haram combatants have been surrendered, more than 300 commanders neutralized, while another 2,500 insurgents have been rehabilitated and reintegrated into the society. According to him, the government of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu recognized that security is no longer the exclusive domain of the military and has therefore always called for the support of all, including the local governance, civil society, religious leaders, traditional institutions, youth, women groups, private sector, and technology partners to achieve a more secure nation. Ribadu equally salutes the Awujale and paramount leader of Ijebuland, Oba Seruku Adetona, describing him as a legend, a courageous and visionary leader who is always known to be standing for the truth and the fight against corruption and misgovernance. Paying special tribute to the royal father, Ribadu described Oba Adetona as a traditional ruler par excellence, a very courageous voice in the fight against corruption, and chief promoter of good governance. That has been the news update for today. I am Samira Ibrahim. Thanks for watching and do have a nice day.